The killer was casually browsing the market when suddenly, he slowed his pace, noticing a strange girl glancing at him repeatedly, while frequently touching her ear. Decades of evasion sharpened his instincts. Not risking exposure, he hurried back home. At the elevator lobby, the girl appeared again, his muscles tensed. This wasn't coincidence, it was surveillance confirmation. His hand slid into his pocket, gripping his switchblade, boarding the elevator. He positioned himself behind her in the camera-blind car, ready to strike first. At this critical moment, Uncle Long burst in, snatching her earpiece. "What are you doing? Don't you listen to me? What? Sneaking around, getting caught." The missing earpiece and their family argument seemed authentic. His suspicion faded. Overthinking it, he sheathed his blade. As Uncle Long produced a rotten apple, neighborly offering it to the killer. Meanwhile, Hong Kong police screens lit up with his face. His instincts were right, they weren't family, but undercover cops tailing him for weeks. Fu Longsheng, ex-Special Forces, a master of close-quarters kills. He made his living through robberies and assassinations in his early years. To expand his criminal empire, he chose seclusion over 20 years ago, using his ill-gotten gains to adopt numerous orphans over time. He trained them with Special Forces methods to become his successors. Over 2 decades later, these children have grown into adults, each possessing extraordinary skills. Some excel in combat assassination, others master top-tier hacking. Some have mastered the art of disguise, and others can even switch genders at will. With his crew, Fu Longsheng commits crimes worldwide, always outsmarting the police, until today. Fu Longsheng targets $500 million in cryptocurrency. To seize it, he mobilizes his entire team, posing as office workers, to infiltrate the financial firm safeguarding the digital keys, executing a brazen heist. Found it. Download everything. By Fu's plan, they'd have made a clean getaway before police arrived. But the massive data transfer took longer than expected. Bored during the download, Xiaoxin browsed other files. He discovered the firm serviced major clients, including one Duan Jihong. Who's Duan Jihong? CEO of Kuala Lumpur's largest crypto exchange. Vanished with $1.5 billion. Found dead in Macau under mysterious circumstances, equivalent to over 10 billion Hong Kong dollars. They suspect Duan's key stored here secures that $1.5 billion fortune. Simon, their tech expert, make a decisive call. Xiaoxin, copy the files while you're at it. Fu Longsheng thought delaying was risky and wanted them to stop immediately. But greed drove them to defy Fu Longsheng's orders. Be careful, hurry up, minute by minute, no time left. Just as they succeeded, the police arrived and sealed off the entire building. Although Xiaoxin and his men confronted the police, their skills were beyond belief. Plus, Simon remotely manipulated the surveillance feeds, throwing off the police's pursuit quickly. They escaped by leaping from the skyscraper, evading capture. Simon was thrilled. To him, this risk wasn't wrong. It proved his judgment. He rushed to brag to his brother Hope, but unexpectedly, Fu Longsheng was furious. He slapped him across the face. But the outcome was good, right? And we got a bonus? What bonus? All accidents. Fu Longsheng stayed hidden for years, but their recklessness forced him to face the police. Enraged, he beat Xiaoxin savagely. Hope saw his brother beaten, conflicted inside. As Hope moved to intervene, Simon grabbed Fu Longsheng first. Just let go. Father, let us handle it. Let go. Fu Longsheng's double meaning shattered Simon's newfound confidence instantly. Seeing Fu's rage, Simon apologized quickly, but then Fu lost control, pulling out a knife to teach him a lesson. Luckily, Xiaoxin intervened, saving Simon. Shi Wang rushed forward to grapple Fu Longsheng as the situation escalated, only to be pinned against the wall by a single countermove. Even you testing my patience? He remained silent, knuckles white against the wall, suppressing his emotions. Just then, others intervened, pulling Fu Longsheng away. They escorted him from the scene. Though the immediate clash ended, an irreparable rift formed between Fu Longsheng and his adopted sons. But an irreparable crack has formed between them. Meanwhile, police deployed a citywide dragnet for Fu Longsheng, even recalling retired Inspector Long. Current tech-reliant surveillance, Long argued, is ineffective against a pro like Fu Longsheng. He proposed forming a surveillance team. 4 old-school, close-quarter tailing, but known officers who'd encountered Fu would trigger instant suspicion. Thus, Long recruited the most unremarkable rookies. to assemble an ad hoc surveillance unit. Their field skills, however, proved utterly useless. Same spot, same clothes, same posture. For the third time, hydration routine? Your bottle's at the same level every time. Avoiding bathroom breaks, sir. Rather die of dehydration? Long sighed at their amateurish moves. Uncle Long's blood pressure spiked on the spot, but fortunately, the guy caught on quickly and quickly regained composure. Under Uncle Long's guidance, the surveillance team gradually got on track. After nearly 2 weeks of pursuit, they finally spotted what looked like Fu Longsheng at a produce market. To confirm his identity, surveillance team member Xiaofeng volunteered to approach the target while pretending to search for something. But right after confirming the ID, his instinctive headphone adjustment drew Fu Longsheng's suspicion. Put your hands down. Standard procedure after possible exposure. Avoid further contact with the target. But Xiaofeng seized the chance to locate Fu's residence. He followed to the building entrance. Spotting Xiaofeng again, Fu knew this was no coincidence. At the critical moment, Uncle Long intervened, posing as Xiaofeng's father, and swiftly removed the earpiece. Oh, forgot about this. Shengli? In the shadows, Fu scanned Xiaofeng's ear, relaxing slightly after confirming no comms gear. Unaware that, simultaneously, Uncle Long slipped him earrings found at the market. Big headphones and earrings? You're pushing it. Kids these days, what can you do? Always rebelling. They develop their own ideas growing up. With Fu's guard down, Uncle Long offered a rotten apple. It seemed like casual chit-chat, but Uncle Long had actually planted a camera in the apple. Knowing Fu Longsheng wouldn't accept it carelessly, he bit into it instead, removing the camera, and kicked it into the corner. Soon, the elevator reached the top floor. Uncle Long exited with Xiaofeng, sensing Fu Longsheng's eyes still fixed on them. To avoid blowing his cover, Uncle Long kept up the act, having Xiaofeng pretend to retrieve a package. Meanwhile, he used a specialized lockpick to open a random apartment door, acting like he was entering his own home. Little did he expect to run straight into the actual tenant, the landlady. Close the door now. We're staying here tonight. You move out. Luckily, Fu Longsheng outside remained unaware. Seeing the father and daughter enter, he finally turned back to the elevator and pressed the button for the 8th floor. After headquarters confirmed the floor via surveillance, immediately ordered the surveillance team stationed on the 8th floor to install cameras. Through coordinated efforts, the police confirmed Fu Longsheng resided in room 802. Despite Uncle Long and Xiaofeng's flawless improvisation, Fu Longsheng's deep-seated paranoia lingered. Just in case, he ordered Simon to investigate them immediately. Leveraging his elite hacking skills, Simon soon uncovered their true identities as cops. But unexpectedly, he withheld this truth from Fu Longsheng. Checked. Nothing to worry about. Probably just my paranoia. Did you notice something? I noticed you've grown up. Time to let go. In that brief exchange, Fu Longsheng sensed Simon's deception. He knew Simon had been resentful ever since their last clash. He never expected Simon would betray him at this crucial moment. At this moment, Fu Longsheng's heart turns ice cold. Yet he doesn't expose the betrayal, for after all these years, he's come to see these children as family. He knows full well Simon is the team's technical linchpin. His hacking skills are critical for every mission success. If Simon is killed or captured by the police, not only would the team lose vital capability, but his own interests would suffer. So he bides his time, staying to play cat and mouse with Uncle Long, drawing police attention, to buy the kids time to seize the $1.5 billion fortune. Soon after, Simon tracks down the long-missing $1.5 billion key to the vault where it's been secured at police headquarters. To claim this prize, Simon makes an all-or-nothing play, investing $50 million to hire international mercenaries for a vault raid. Simultaneously, to thin out police presence at HQ, Simon devises another scheme, luring Fu Longsheng to their childhood orphanage, then deploying thugs to swarm the place, creating chaos. To divert police resources and buy time, Fu Longsheng instantly recognizes Simone's deploy and decides to play along one last time. In seconds, Fu Longsheng makes quick work of, for thugs, their leader fumes, ordering everyone to rush him. Have everyone move in at once, all at once. Unfazed, Fu Longsheng carves his way out single-handedly with a blade. Amidst the struggle, Fu Longsheng recalls training the children. His lessons about this life. Exposure is the deadliest taboo. Anyone who gets exposed is a fool. Never did he expect that one day He himself would become that fool in the eyes of his children. But first, you must be certain you can finish the job. Or you know who he says, finished. Fu Longsheng exerted himself again, venting all his fury over Simon's betrayal onto these thugs. Soon, dozens lay scattered on the ground, cut down by his blade. Then, the injured Fu Longsheng slowly emerged from the crowd. He thought it was all over, only to turn and see his eldest son, Hope. He instantly realized those thugs were sent to buy time, but Hope had come for his life. It was his idea, Mine. Bro, why are you going down? You don't understand. This man's kung fu. It turned out Hope always wanted his brothers to live peacefully with their godfather. But now his brother Simon has betrayed them, and there's no turning back. He knew Fu Longsheng's ruthlessness too well. If Fu Longsheng survived today, Simon would never be safe afterward. As the eldest brother, Hope couldn't bear to see his brother harmed, nor betray Fu Longsheng's nurturing grace. So, he chose to sacrifice himself, to die with his godfather and secure his brother's safety. This is the last time I'll help you, even at the cost of my own life. Su Meng is my brother. He made a mistake. I'll take the fall for it. I have no choice. As Hope charged forward, a fierce battle between father and son erupted. Though aged, Fu Longsheng still fought fiercely. After several exchanges, Hope was clearly overpowered. In desperation, Hope suddenly lunged, grabbing Fu Longsheng and leaping from the second floor. After crashing down, Hope staggered to his feet for a final strike. But Fu Longsheng seized his throat first. Hope drew his dagger in retaliation, counter-grabbing Fu's throat, when suddenly, Fu twisted the blade in Hope's wound, using the gut-wrenching pain to plunge the dagger deeper into his body. Hope's words shattered Fu Longsheng, but in that instant, Hope signaled Simon through the surveillance feed. He'd made thorough preparations, bombs rigged throughout the building. One press from Simon would end it all. Gritting his teeth, Simon triggered the detonator, honoring his brother's sacrifice. The building erupted in a cataclysmic blast, throwing back police units just arriving. Simultaneously, the Vault Assault team sprang into action. They severed station power and comms to block remote lockdown. During breach, mercenaries drew police fire with suppressing barrage, while Simon's team infiltrated as SWAT, hacking the vault to extract the server. They exfiltrated with the server before police regrouped. Meanwhile, officers of the welfare home remained unaware of the station attack. When debris settled, they stormed the ruins, only to find Hope lifeless. Yet Fu Longsheng miraculously survived. Witnessing his favorite son's death, Fu Longsheng's world imploded. He never imagined that despite pouring his heart into these children, he'd face this betrayal today. But grief soon gave way to chilling determination. Blaming Simon's betrayal for it all, he resolved to end Simon himself. He knew the crew, skilled as they were, must have succeeded by now. They'd stick to the old plan, vanishing into crowded subway stations. To intercept Simon before the police, he needed to divert police attention, buying time, so Simon could reach the station unimpeded. His solution? Surrender. As police escorted Fu Longsheng toward the station, near the subway, he seized his moment. He overpowered the guards, broke his shackles, and bolted straight for the subway. He spotted Simon in the crowd. No words, no hositashchen, just repeated stabs. Blood gushed before Simon could react. Knowing death was near, Simon stopped resisting. Guilt-ridden, he embraced Fu Longsheng. He gasped the $1.5 billion key, 12 English words forming the passphrase. But as he uttered the final word, Fu Longsheng crushed his smartwatch. The code stands. Rest in peace. Simon collapsed, lifeless. Simultaneously, his crew were arrested. The entire scheme crumbled. Police launched a manhunt for Fu Longsheng. With years of investigative experience, Uncle Long pinpointed the target first and caught up with Fu Longsheng, sparking an immediate fight. Though debris littered the scene, this environment favored Uncle Long's expertise in weaponizing surroundings. Yet against Fu Longsheng fighting recklessly, he couldn't gain the upper hand. Within moments, Uncle Long sustained grave injuries, allowing Fu to seize the chance to escape. Fortunately, Fu hadn't gone far before the surveillance team arrived. Trained by Uncle Long, their tracking skills rivaled police dogs. They quickly saw through Fu's disguise and surrounded him. Though Fu resisted stubbornly, his strength was fading. Fu Longsheng's capture ended the decades-long manhunt. The matter was finally drawn to a close. Yet unexpectedly, this arrest was part of Fu's plan. He'd sensed that behind Simon's betrayal lurked a more powerful mastermind. at the subway station, pressing Simon's hand. He knew Simon wasn't just reciting the key to him, but transmitting it via smartwatch to the mastermind. Sofu deliberately cut off the final digit. Only he now holds the complete key. Though old school, he grasps nothing of this tech. To him, knowing the code doesn't mean controlling the money. It makes him a walking target. Thus he chose capture to survive, seeking police protection. For now, prison is his safest haven. In the final scene, Fu Longsheng is locked behind bars. The case appears to be closed for good. But in fact, the game between the old-school mastermind and the new-gen manipulator has only just begun.